In a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover.
No, easy, hold on.
As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them. As America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzin', what is up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot hair.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it. Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
Howdy, y'all. Welcome. It's Tuesday. It's post-Memorial Day weekend. It's like 104 degrees outside. We're here.
And my Starlink isn't here yet. And I don't have regular internet. So this is brought to you by Verizon, boys and girls.
Revenge of the Sis, powered by Verizon.
If you would have seen this morning's show, I did it off my phone for Daywave. Realized that hotspots have caps. So I'm running towards the wire of the cap of this one. So we'll see what happens. I don't know.
It's so funny, right? I get here, because this is one of the days I have to come in. And I get in here, and Royce is up here. And I walk in, and he looks like upset. Which, honestly, on a Tuesday / Monday, isn't that out of the fucking way. But I walk in, and he literally just looked at me like all hopeless and went, I still don't have internet. And I went, like, since when? Because I knew his internet was out Friday, but
I go, since last time I talked to you.
I was just like, I literally was like, oh, I thought like you kind of had an internet issue. I didn't know it's totally done. So we're gonna make it work, though. Don't worry, guys. We're okay. We're fine.
We'll be all right. And, hopefully the quality drop isn't too super bad. You know, it's funny, Merce. Last week we talked about, on Friday, we talked about crack house movies. Crack house TV.
Oh, yeah. The ones where parents are...
So
yeah.
I never do this, but I'm going to start doing this because I never do that. I never do the typical YouTube, like, hey, guys, in the comments later. We got so many fucking comments on YouTube about people in their what they thought their crack house movies were. Here, hold on. I'll read a couple of them for you.
Yeah, we need to do more. We need to do more normie shit content like that. As much as we hate doing it, the masses love that.
I didn't
shit.
hate it.
Okay.
Well, I meant like
no.
We liked
I don't
having
hate
it
it now.
We like it when it's a natural conversation. What I'm saying is when you start going, ooh, if we do that again, more, then we would be like, I hate this. We're doing this for normie.
Describe what a crack house movie is one more time.
A crack house movie is a movie generally you would find in the discount rack at a Walmart or Target, and it's a movie that you've seen playing on a TV on the floor. When you went to buy weed, and like a toddler is watching it on the ground. The way they explained it was the movie, like the DVD that your kid watches over and over again while the parents smoke crack. But I would describe it also as the one on the TV on the ground when you go to buy weed, and there's just a toddler watching fucking Who's Your Caddy for the 10th time.
Let me read a couple of these. Somebody said any Leprechaun movie would be a crack house movie.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Particularly Leprechaun 2, but...
Hoodwinked.
Back to the Hood.
Okay, back to the Hoodwinked. Yes. And somebody said any movie on Tubi. Any movie on Tubi would be a...
Just any one of them.
Yeah, the generally this really I think streaming has started to lower the quality of shit that we all watch. So it's really hard to spot the crackheady ones now. Plus, you don't have the old days this was more of a DVD era thing because people would afford one DVD. And that DVD would just be on fucking repeat for that kid. Now we live in the streaming world where even poors can watch something else after something. There's something out there.
Here's a few.
Yeah.
Shit. Even YouTube's got Caillou episodes on repeat for free.
Here's poor
Yeah,
people.
dude.
Poor people are very happy about that because YouTube Kids doesn't have any ads. Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift, Soul Plane, Barbershop, You Got Served, Norbit. These are all of those.
Norbit's a good one.
Norbit for sure.
Yeah, Norbit.
Norbit for sure.
Can I also throw Pluto Nash
Big
in there?
Mama's House 2.
Oh,
Pluto
yeah.
Nash is
Any
good
Big
one.
Mama,
No,
really.
Big Mama's House 3, like Mama like Son.
Is that the tagline, Pessy?
Yes,
is that
that's
the
what it's
tagline?
called.
The
Yes,
second,
yes.
the
God
second
damn it.
Nutty Professor movie. The
Yep.
clumps.
Okay.
Ooh, Universal Soldier: The Return.
The Dr. Dolittle movie that didn't have Eddie Murphy in it.
Okay.
How about this? Any movie from the Meet the Fockers series that wasn't the first, that wasn't the Meet the Parents.
That wasn't Meet the Parents.
That wasn't
Yes.
Meet the Parents. Anyone like Meet the Fockers.
Hear me out. Any post 1997 movie starring Angela Bassett.
Okay.
Ooh, yes.
Okay. I like that. Somebody said, "Ooh, this is a good one." Virgie, you probably agree with this one. Open Season. Open Season. That's a good one.
The Marine 2.
I'll
Osmosis
give you an
Jones.
example.
Which one had
of a
The
new-
Miz? The
I-
Marine 3.
Three had The Miz.
Marine 3. I said
That's
that
what he
last
said
time.
on
Oh,
Friday.
did you? Okay, that's a good.
Oh yeah, The Miz. Any action movie with the fucking Miz in it.
Yeah. Oh man. Any movie where Maris is the leading lady, it's a problem.
Okay, I'm gonna machine gun a few more, then we'll move on. The Croods, Basketball, Mirror Mask, Hoodwinked, Bolt, Blood In, Blood Out, Halloween Town, Cheaper by the Dozen's a good one. 102 Dalmatians, not 101, 102 Dalmatians. Only one disc of season 3 of The Simpsons.
Okay.
One disc.
Okay.
Can I give a controversial one?
Sure.
I wonder if you guys will agree with True Lies.
No, I agree, and I'll agree with. How about this? Snow Dogs.
Yeah.
I like
Oh,
Snow
yes,
Dogs.
definitely.
Yeah.
Also, what was the gay boat one?
Boat Trip. That's the one
Boat
we're going to
Trip.
watch next month. Next month's movie is Boat Trip. What's this month's again? I always forget.
Y2K.
Y2K. We're going to watch that on Friday, so make sure you go to our locals. That's going to be it's going to be a fun movie riff. We're doing that on Friday.
Fred Durst and Ugly Snow White.
You know what showed up in my movie?
Well, now the new Snow White's the ugly Snow White.
That's what I meant.
You know what movie showed up in my
yeah.
in my algorithm, like my movie clips algorithm? I shit you not. Remember the John Cusack vehicle 2012?
Yes.
The disaster movie?
Yes.
Oh, hell
So
yeah,
I went
Bob.
down a rabbit hole because I was like, what? I don't even remember
That
this.
movie
Like,
sucked,
I clicked
by
on
the
the
way.
link. I saw some of the funniest CGI I've ever seen in my life.
Bro.
And like
You're
green
literally,
screen
like-
stuff. And then I looked it up, right? Because I was like, man, this movie must have like not done well, right? That movie made almost $800 million.
Yes.
Yep.
If you want to know why?
Yep.
Because
I-
we're terrible and we
No,
deserve
no,
everything
no.
happening to us.
No. The 2012 movie trailer came out, and the reason it did so well wasn't for any other reason other than that was the time. Remember when everybody was talking about the Aztec calendar, the end of the world is 2012. It was on the news. It was a whole big thing. Everybody on the internet was fucking talking about it. So, of course, since the entire fucking planet is a bunch of lemmings, they went to the theater and watched it. And guess what? I was one of those lemmings. I went to
You
the
went and
theater
saw
and
this?
watched
Oh,
it.
man, I didn't even remember this.
I did.
Yeah.
To be fair, I want to defend myself. This wasn't one of these movies. 2012. Yeah, this wasn't one of these movies where I was like, I wanted to see it. It was one of these movies where a bunch of people were like, let's go watch a movie. I was like, all right, well, fucking go watch it.
Forget about the trailer. Go back. I want you to look up the plane scene. It's very specific.
And by the way, this is a movie that while I was watching it, I was going like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah, it was bad.
Can I tell you my favorite thing that was about this movie? And I think I'm the only person autistic enough to let it bother him. $200 million budget movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got some nobody to play Arnold Schwarzenegger instead of getting Arnold Schwarzenegger himself. $200 million.
Was he the governor
But-
at the time?
Yes, it was. Yes, it
That's
was.
why
They got an actor.
That's why they didn't have him play it, because while he was the governor, I'm just telling you, a bunch of people tried to get Governor Schwarzenegger in the movies, and he said he wouldn't do any acting while he was a governor. That's the reason.
that is
Actually,
bullshit.
that
Bill
was-
Clinton was in the first Kid while he was in office.
Bill
This is
Clinton.
bullshit.
Whoa! Bill Clinton's been in a lot of kids allegedly, so that doesn't mean anything.
Oh, sorry, Disney's movie. The first. Oh God.
Are you
Yeah, Betsy.
are you really comparing Schwarzenegger to bulletproof Bill Clinton?
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
Yeah, bro.
Get out of here.
Have you seen a Schwarzenegger movie? Does he get shot? I don't think
No,
so.
but look, I
Well,
need
Terminator.
I need you to pull up the.
Yeah,
you
but-
got to look up. It's the best scene in this movie.
Oh, yeah,
It's-
I got it.
It's when he's escaping from the fucking earthquake on the plane. It is the best combination of green screen and CGI.
gotcha.
It is. No, it's not that one. It's the one where he's
This one.
escape. No, that's a different. It's
This one.
this one. Yeah, this one.
Sorry.
This is funny.
Mersh, you have to be specific.
This whole movie is them running to a different plane
That's
and
the plane.
escaping.
You said the plane escape, and I'm thinking to myself, which one? There's like 3 in the
Bro,
movie.
and this movie had Woody Harrelson playing like some kind of Alex Jones
Yes,
character.
yes. Woody Harrelson, 100% that his character was Alex Jones.
movie
They were
sucks.
doing the Alex Jones thing.
It's so bad. All right, you can skip ahead a little bit to when he gets.
You mean I know where the hump is, Mersh? I could see it. Okay,
Let's see. It's not. That part's
right
bad
around.
too.
Well,
wait.
all the
no,
planes.
no. You were getting there.
Right here.
When he's chasing the plane. Watch. Look behind John
There you
Cusack. Watch. It's even worse when they do a close up. Tighter shot is even funnier. Wait for the tight shot. Which you can't do any. Look.
Oh, that's so bad.
I wanted to show this moment. I needed to show this to you this week. I saw this
That's
this
so
weekend.
bad.
They didn't even like change it up. They literally just overlaid the same shit they already made for the wide shot behind them. It's the worst green screen. The lighting is terrible.
Yeah. And by the way, Pessy, Arnold Schwarzenegger did get shot in Last Action Hero. They're reminding us in the YouTube chat. The seminal hit, Last Action Hero.
Does he die?
No, you're pushing the goalpost. You're pushing the goalpost. That's unfair. You said that he get shot.
Does he? Okay, but does
Look at the come on, the big fireballs like 10 feet behind him.
And he does die and get shot in that movie where they clone him.
We're running out of runway. For God's sakes, Kate, pull him up.
The closer the shot gets, the worse it looks.
Well, that's because it's John Cusack. So that's why it looks like that.
You know who should do
Oh,
a
yeah.
breakdown of this shot? Joan Cusack on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
She should be like, the framing's all wrong. Green screen is looking. Look, they made it. By the way, I love how this plane makes it away, and it's literally for some reason Yellowstone was shooting fireballs, like a bad guy from Super Mario Brothers. They had Super Mario Brother fireballs just flying at them the whole time.
So here's what they did when they pitched 2012,
Yeah,
right? Here's what they did pitch 2012. They go, bro, remember how everybody loved The Happening? Do you remember how everybody? Do you remember how everybody?
Harder.
This is like a hard R happening, okay? We're going hard on this one.
You know, even The Day
I
After
sent you something
Tomorrow
fun.
was a masterpiece compared to this.
The Day After Tomorrow,
Okay, so-
absolutely, and I was not a good movie.
That
but
was a fucking compared to this was a
compared to this,
masterpiece.
better acting. That's what it was. It was just better acting in it, and I think also,
Oh.
So I sent you the 2012 trailer.
No,
But they took out all the, they just took out all the special effects and just left it as the cuts of the actors.
Hello?
Listen to me. California is going down.
Listen, the governor just said we're fine now.
The guy's an actor. He's reading a script.
Why are you sounding so crazy?
Taking the most severe hit, it seems to me.
This is. I like that in this without all the disaster, it just looks like John Cusack's crazy.
in the YouTube video, they brought up another crack house movie, The Core. That's when they go to the center of the earth with the drill because the earth is going to end, and they make like this drill.
Oh yeah, Reverse Armageddon.
Reverse Armageddon.
Yeah, Reverse Armageddon. I remember.
Inside the Earth Armageddon.
It's Armageddon, but we're going the other way with it.
Okay, listen.
Deep.
You know how everyone
Deep
go
Impact.
Yeah, Deep Impact and Armageddon are the
It's
same
like
movie.
Armageddon, except the threat is from within.
Oh shit!
The call is coming from inside the house.
Gamma Cat gave $10. It says during the lockdowns, a lady called to Levin telling him about all the horrible mass fax lockdown stuff going on in her town. He lectured her on not acting locally. However, he donated $10 more. The reason she called in the first place was because the local paper township, nobody would let her speak. She was shut up everywhere, so she called Levin. He ignored her and kept lecturing. Yeah, because he's Mark Levin. Mark Levin doesn't listen to you. Mark Levin just talks through you. You're not an entity to him, okay? You're not an entity. He's losing his... By the way, Mark Levin was getting completely annihilated this weekend.
Can I point out something? I haven't been... I admit, my interest in politics has been fading.
Oh, me too.
I have not been very political. But I get bits and pieces from Twitter. So Mark Levin, from what I get, he's not a fan of Iran, right? He doesn't like Iran.
I wouldn't call them friends.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure I'm caught up.
No, but I don't.
So Iran, he doesn't like Iran. He thinks they're bad. All right.
So Memorial Day was Monday, and Mark Levin was getting completely annihilated by the internet because he decided on Memorial Day to call for war in Iran.
How are we going to have more Memorial Days unless we get more soldiers killed?
He's right.
You idiots.
He's right.
You people don't understand how war works. If we don't feed more meat into the grinder, how are we going to have more barbecues?
You know what? He's right. But every time we talk about putting stuff in ovens, you get mad and call us anti-Semitic, Mark.
Yeah,
So he's very angry, and this is from 5 hours ago.
With us now, host of this great show over the weekend. Mark, your thought about what we just witnessed hours ago.
The Jewish people in Israel and Israel and the Jewish people. And the Jewish people, even though I live in Palm Beach, the Jewish people. All right, Mark.
Well, my thought is this. I'm not a rabbi, and I'm not a diplomat. So.
Oh, cool. Then shut the fuck up.
Then why do you act like both all the time?
And sound like both.
This is Rabbi Diplomat Mark Levin.
Oh, call it a dice.
I guess it would be Diplomat Rabbi, right? I don't know the correct way you do it.
See it. The West is weak. They're weak against this fusion of these Marxists and these Islamists. They're spending...
The woke right. I'm talking to James Lindsay. He's right. The woke right.
Hundreds of billions...
I think that Mark Levin and James Lindsay should just tour the country.
Mm-hmm.
Of dollars in our
I
country.
think that the problem is that the Israel and the Jewish people are experiencing a bit of a Alonzo at the end of Training Day moment.
Oh yeah,
where they're just looking around like, somebody give me a gun. Come on, somebody give me and like for the first time ever, the entire hood has had it with him.
Yeah.
Like nobody's handing him a gun. And he's just, you know what I mean? And now they're about to do the King Kong ain't got shit on me speech. It used to be just the left. And like even the right, you still have your evangelicals that are all into Israel, but there's a nice chunk of the right now that you're going, aren't you going to help us fight this ridiculous left? And they're all just sitting there going, nah,
I'm good.
Not this time. Like, I'm not necessarily going to fight you
It's the
like,
meme.
on behalf of them, but you guys are going to have to figure this out.
But it's like the meme. It's like, I got a lot of stuff going on.
Tired, man.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm pretty much care more about the gym and playing Bellagio at this point.
Yeah,
So
and do you think
you better make me care.
And do you guys think you're doing anybody any favors when you go into fucking barbecues and picnics all weekend and spurging about this shit? You really think anybody wants to hear about this?
To be fair, even people that agree with Mark that on even they were like, dude, shut the fuck up right now.
I'm 4 high noons in. I'm lightheaded from blowing up my kid's inner tube. You know what I mean? I'm ready to eat a hamburger and just kind of zone out on this chair. I don't really want to hear about this shit right now, man. I'm sorry it's happening.
And you know what the fucked up thing is? After I blew it up, I found the foot pump.
As soon as you were done.
Right after.
You know what's even worse? You stepped on the foot pump. Like, literally, and you're like, ah! Fuck!
It's a foot pump! Oh, shit. Virgie has kids. He knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Look, everyone knows that's parent rule number one. You don't find the pump you need until you step on it when you don't need it.
Right,
in the
later
garage.
you find it, yeah. After you turn your face blue from blowing into a hoop.
Bro, it's so fucking...
And then they immediately pop it. Immediately pop it.
It's like that was the goal all along, was to pop it. It's fucked up.
They're just waiting there, just doing this. Oh, I can't wait to pop it. I can't wait to get Daddy's breath all over the house after he filled it up.
Yeah, dude, it's like, do we really need everywhere to smell like an alcoholic? It could just be near me.
Bro, I've been finally catching up on the Righteous Gemstones, and I finally got to season 2 when fucking.
Oh, you're that far behind?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got. Well, now I'm on season 3, but I was watching season 2. There's a scene where fucking Danny McBride goes to yell at his dad, and I don't know why, but they're at a party, and he just stops and he stomps on a balloon.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know what it was about that. It fucking murdered
Nothing.
me. It's the best time. He was like walking, and he stopped. Pop, and he starts walking. I'm like, that did nothing.
It came in my algorithm the other day, but nothing is funnier than that Outback Steakhouse scene with his sister and her husband.
Which one? Were you talking about the one with the professor? And
Yeah, no. When she finds out that she cheated on him.
Oh yeah,
that scene is so good.
I think that's not a coincidence. They're trying to destroy us from within. President Trump talks about the enemy within. This is the enemy within. We see it. There's a crystal knock taking place in our country every day and throughout Europe every day.
You really
Jews are
believe
not
this, huh?
safe in every capital
He is
in the
making
US.
it sound as if people of Jewish faith are being dragged out in. I want to. Again, I'm being careful. I know we're on YouTube.
We're on YouTube, sir.
But what Mark Levin is doing is being very dismissive and being a little bit cavalier about what happened during World War II. He's like literally saying it's like crystal knocked, where it was a night where Jewish people were ripped from their homes, had windows smashed, were beaten and fucking violently assaulted in the streets. Doesn't that diminish how serious that was when that was happening, when you compare it to being Jewish in America in 2025?
But how is he going to sell his books?
It's infuriating.
Listen.
You yourself are diminishing how bad what you guys went through was by doing this shit. This is what the left did for fucking 4 years of Trump when they were like, hey, everybody's a Nazi that I don't like, that doesn't want to pay as much taxes as me. And you're like, what? What?
And again, you should see that as a warning mark, because then what happens with that is what happened with calling everybody a Nazi. Then that word means nothing. Like, you undermine the thing you're trying to call importance to. It's like...
Exactly, like the word, I don't know, crystal knocked. That's a pretty...
If you call everyone...
That's a word everyone knows.
If
You go,
say-
Jesus.
If like Mersh said, like, if you say everyone that wants low taxes is a fucking Nazi, then you're like, man, Hitler sounds like a cool dude because he just wanted low taxes.
Just want to lower taxes.
Yeah, I guess-
And make the trains run on time. Who could
Whoa.
do both? That's
That's
genius.
seriously amazing. I'm glad he retired in South America. And the beaches.
Buenos noches.
There's just something funny of picturing an old Hitler
Drinking
laying
a
on the
fruity
beach.
drink.
Still has a mustache, but it's white. and he's just drinking
sipping
a
on
pina colada in a pineapple.
Yeah, das is good.
Yeah, I bet you. And by the way, I bet you he found himself an Ava Brown out there too.
Ava
Yeah.
Brown.
Yeah.
I don't believe that he committed suicide. I do believe he watched her commit suicide and made
You
sure
first.
she was
You
dead.
first. You first. No, he did the Gus from Breaking Bad. Then he gets on the toilet and he starts throwing up.
Oh God, that's hilarious.
And now they're not safe in our capital. Now, we always are sort of behind Europe in its decline over.
You know, a lot of people get shot in D.C., right? Like, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, and I don't generally like to let people stir up a bunch of pity in this country. This one was bad. This wasn't random.
No, this
one was bad.
I agree.
This was
bullshit.
not cool. Like, as soon as this happened, it was like, you know what you did, buddy.
Here you go. This is what I was. Here you go.
We do everything together, yeah?
Yeah.
You got your poison? Okay, 1, 2, 3. You didn't do it.
You
so funny.
do it either.
Okay, all right. Well, this time we really have to do it. Oh, okay, all right. You ready? Okay. 1, 2.
You want me to kill myself and you're not going to. You suck. You suck.
You suck.
Family Guy. All right. So you know what I've been doing? You know how Dan Bongino was been posting every day when Biden was president. Like today is whatever day, and Joe Biden's the worst president of the United States. So now I'm going to do this every day. I'm going to put the date. Like today I did. Today's May 27, 2025. And at FBI Dan Bongino has not released the Jeffrey Epstein files.
Good.
And I said, we're going to do that. We're going to do that tactic and see if maybe we get some results.
Man, I've rewatched that interview with him and Cash, and they both literally look terrified.
Nobody believes him.
But they also just look at their body language. They look fucking terrified.
Yeah. But that's what it is. That is not, like we said, people, you know, that the people like might do stuff for money. I don't feel that is a somebody did something for money. That is a somebody did something and they're scared.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, dude. Cash Patel's eyes were bugging out of his head
Yep.
like a stress doll being squeezed.
Mm-hmm.
So as a matter,
the Joe Biden has. It turns out Joe Biden has metastatic bone cancer. I
saw that.
I feel like an idiot for being shocked because, of course, it's not a democracy. Of course, the system is rigged. It's fake because no matter who gets elected, you get the same foreign policy, you get the same economic policy, and the Epstein videos remain secret. So, like, that just shows you that.
I mean, it's kind of reassuring, though, when you
actual
think
system.
about it. It's like, hey, at least we're going to kick this can down the road another 25 years or so, I guess.
Yeah, somebody else will figure it out.
I don't really care, man. Fucking whatever.
Okay, George.
God, I thought we could all sleep well at night now knowing that Epstein legitimately killed himself, right?
What was that?
Did that just come out?
It's just two guys that I really like. I mean, I love Bongino, but he's a friend of mine. But you weren't convinced by that?
No.
Why?
I mean, just I've dug into that, and it's just so spooky what's going on with that, and how nobody. I mean, how do you charge a guy with sex trafficking when there's no end users that have been charged? Who did he?
Because all the people that would charge him are in the government that would charge him.
Traffic to?
Well, that's a great question. I don't know. You got me on that
Completely
one.
unrelated
I mean,
note. Remember when that Virginia chick said that she would never, ever commit suicide and she wasn't sad? She was going to fight till the end.
No, she's died.
And she killed herself?
Yeah.
And then she
pretty
killed
fucked
herself.
up that you're doing that, but I mean, it's nothing new under the sun. So why wouldn't you just scream blackmail at the top of your lungs like, I didn't know this is what happened, and just come clean on it?
Why do you think?
Because they're repeat customers.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is, I heard if you went to Epstein Island once, like the second, if you booked your next trip there, you got a huge discount.
Yeah, I mean, it's more
And
of a
it's just
good timeshare situation.
Economically speaking, you can't look. Obviously, they're hideous monsters to be in jail forever. But economically speaking, you'd be like, all right, I get it. You know.
Yeah, and then they throw the drink package in for free on top of that.
I know, and you know what? You know what the great part that they threw in a free spirit cooking thing, and it was like, okay, we're gonna do that. That's free. That's like free. They usually charge like $1,000. You know.
I mean,
and I don't know. I don't know if you guys know this. Temple filled with table games. Filled with table games, and they gave you credit. Yeah.
Not only
house
that,
credit.
they have those sit-down Pac-Man games. You know, the ones that are also like they could put drinks on them. Those are great.
And also they get you. They just make it back on the gambling. You know what I
of
mean? They make a
course.
lot back on the gambling, and they make a lot back on the child sex material that you star in that they have footage of.
Right.
They usually
Which
can
is
get it.
kind of a form of gambling, I guess.
Yeah.
Also,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's why you read your waivers, folks.
Yeah. Dr. Snakes in the locals chat goes, you can't argue with those kind of savings. By the way, Qual in the YouTube chat says you get little St. James points. So you can use them like, MGM points.
Don't get the credit card, though. They fuck you on the
No,
points.
they don't. It's
Just
not
get
a
your
good
regular
return.
points.
It's not a good return. Yeah. Also, there a 12-year yield means something completely different. That's gross.
Yeah.
That's a disgusting place, and nothing's going to come of it. No one's ever going to go to jail.
And definitely don't check out the ticket exchange at the arcade on a fucking empty stomach. Like,
No, don't. They have one of those claw machines that just grabs little Asian babies out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is a little
They're all
claw
bundled up
machine.
like
It
the
just grabs
little
them.
burrito.
I'm just picturing the claw just constantly lifting and then dropping the baby.
Oh, but fucking remember when James O'Keefe caught Pam Bondi talking to her nanny about we haven't released those files because there's been hours and hours of child sex abuse. And then James O'Keefe contacted her office for a comment before he released it. And then the next day, she knew she was fucking caught. So she went out and she goes, there's thousands of hours of it because she got caught saying it in public. So she had to cover her ass. By the way, nobody wants that. I just want the list of the people who did that. Like, you know what I mean? I'll even take your word on it. I just want the list.
None of us want to see the videos.
Yeah, no.
I'll settle for like he said. Just give me
a list.
You watch the videos. You give me a list of names.
Yeah,
I'll be
that's
happy
fine.
with that.
Yeah. Literally, it's like Law and Order SVU 101. You know. Genocide Circus says House of the Dead. House of the Dead is another one for the Crack House movies. Genocide Circus, a VHS recording. Okay, here's one. A VHS recording of Dragon Ball Z Frieza Saga that abruptly ends because they didn't have the licensing rights to the final episode. Very specific. Genocide Circus says, if you went to the island 6 times, Jared Fogle would let you use his personal free Subway card. Oh, yeah. Subway catered Little St. James all the time. It's true. It's true.
and Subway was completely unaware of the child fucking. It was just the CEOs just fuck. God damn it! Why do we keep getting involved in this?
Just thought we were expanding. Thought we were expanding the Bahamas. Bahamians are hungry too, right?
Why do pedophiles keep liking our wet catered subs?
They're so bad. Subway's so bad.
They're so wet.
Subways have the worst. They're so bad.
Dude, it's worse catered.
We
It's so
want
much
to
worse.
keep you here for just a second. But first, let's check in with the President of the United States. He's speaking over in Morristown.
Something to do, not directly, but indirectly, something to do with the bill, the one big beautiful bill, and it is a big beautiful bill. And so I think the Senate is going to get there. I hope they're going to get there. I think they're going to have changes. Some will be minor, and some will be, fairly significant. But we've been working with the House all the way up. They've been working together, and the Speaker has been working with the leader of the Senate, and they've done a great job. John Thune and Mike Johnson have.
They're doing the worst job. They suck. They're so
Not
bad.
a great job.
So Doge went in there and found all these things. We've done nothing to cut any of it, by the way. Nobody. No, it just sits there, sitting there. No one's going to do anything.
We made a list of things.
Mm-hmm. But nobody did anything with those list of things, and everything is still kind of running as business as usual, basically.
done a fantastic job. They've been working together all the way up, so hopefully that'll be fine.
But Dan Bongino tweeted out from his FBI account that they're going to be looking at that pipe bombing thing during the. Remember during January 6th that they dropped, there was a pipe bomb that nobody knows they dropped it off. And of course, can I just? I'll answer it for you. Turns out it was a mistake and everything's fine. Don't even ask any questions.
Not a big deal.
Yeah, everything's fine. It's fine. Nobody believes you guys.
Did you see the other thing they're going to be looking into now?
Oh, what's that?
The Biden Coke shit.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah.
They're reopening the fucking that, which is like cool. So like nobody's gonna go to jail for nothing that happened. Cool, awesome.
Yeah, no.
Yay!
Here, I got it.
The FBI is now looking into a number of cases related to potential public corruption. Dan Bongino.
Okay, but why are you dressed like my mom in the 80s? I'm
She
really
is very.
wow.
The hair too. Everything.
Everything. Like that's late 80s,
Very
early 90s.
dolled up in the
late
80s.
80s, early 90s.
Very dolled up in the late 80s.
Bro, those shoulder pads are
Gotta go.
ridiculous.
You look like a fucking a defensive tackle for the Steelers.
Yeah, seriously.
Or the Vikings.
Or you're going to that fucking space party in the Fifth Element. Like,
Right.
why are you dressed like that?
Bongino, the FBI's number 2 official, making the announcement
And she's pretty, by the way. I want to be clear. She's very pretty. But what are you doing?
on X, writing that the agency is either reopening or shifting
She looks like she would be on the TV in the background of a RoboCop movie.
No, she would be in the 80s cafe and Back to the Future, too.
corruption.
Oh, yeah, there
Dan
you-
Bongino, the FBI's number 2 official, making the announcement on X, writing that the agency is either
She looks like I'm looking at an overexposed photograph.
Yeah.
Yes.
is either reopening or shifting resources towards these cases. The National News Desk, Jeff Harris joining us. So Bongino also sharing details about the cases the agency is circling. Which ones are they reopening first?
In his post on X this morning, Bongino revealing the 3 cases the agency will start with. They include the D.C. pipe bombing investigation, cocaine discovery during the Biden administration, and also the leak of the Supreme Court Dobbs case.
Monday morning on X, FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino announcing the agency will begin looking at cases of what they call potential public corruption. We made the decision to either reopen or push additional resources and investigative attention to these cases. Bongino sharing which cases.
Wow, they pulled like the oldest B footage of Bongino.
Yeah, what is this? This is
We'll be looking
Obama
into
era.
First, the D.C. pipe bombing investigation from 2021, cocaine discovery during the Biden administration, and the leak of the Supreme Court Dobbs case. Investigations political analyst Madeline Somerville believes could help the agency win back American confidence.
No, you're not doing. No. Release the things that matter to us.
The stuff you promised. You promised.
Shit about this big, beautiful bill. I don't give a shit about fucking tariffs either. I mean, you know that they're still like giving like the COVID vaccine to babies, right? Is that something we're just going to keep doing forever?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh, you thought that was going to stop?
No, I didn't actually think that.
We got rid of the red dye, though.
Yeah.
So now the fucking
Cool.
now the strawberry shake at In-N-Out just looks like a vanilla shake.
I mean,
Yeah, now my Kool-Aid doesn't make my tongue tingle. Fucking assholes.
Yeah, seriously.
Look, I don't want to have Captain Crunch Oops All Berries unless my poop is green.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the experience.
No, not Captain Crunch. Oops, all berries is just actually freeze-dried berries.
Oh no, that sounds horrible.
It's terrible.
Like trail mix.
Yeah, like trail
the
mix berries.
dry
Yeah,
trail mix.
exactly,
Fuck like pieces of peach and apricot that were like fucking put in a dehydrator. Chewy.
So it was Memorial Day on Monday, obviously. Black Mayor had did a Happy Africa Day video on Monday.
Hello, I am Mayor Brandon Johnson, and I am proud to join you in recognizing and celebrating Africa Day.
Which is crazy that he would put which is crazy that he would put a failed African nation's flag behind him.
The continent of Africa is made up of 1.2 billion people with diverse countries.
Yeah,
full
what kind of
rich traditions,
cultures? What kind of technological breakthroughs?
The African diaspora can be found.
Yeah,
in
Wakanda
cities
technological
and countries
breakthrough.
around the world.
Hey, can you have one of the interns pull up a couple pictures of their beautiful infrastructure?
Yeah, again they'll just pull up a
Show me a fucking helicopter with a fucking the rotor is made out of hockey sticks.
Pull up a picture of your beautiful infrastructure. It's just Nicki Minaj's ass.
Contributions to the growth.
You guys remember
and
that
fabric
time
of
that charity and that guy wrote the story about building a school in Africa, like Ghana or some shit, and then he came back a year later and all of the Africans had stolen the school? Do you guys remember that story?
No. School was Ghana.
They stole the school. Like they took the they literally stole the bricks and shit. Like everything.
Nice.
It was just a slab when the guy came back. Hold on, I'll find it.
Bro, I think my thing is dropping right now.
Uh-oh.
Because I think I just hit my cap on my fucking hotspot. Ah, shit. That's not fun. Let's see if my my Starlink is here. Maybe that can make that work. Let's see. Come on. Because if it is, I don't know how long it's gonna. Nope, still not here. Fuck me. All right. Well, I mean, at this point, I would just say we should just keep just doing the show and record it, and we just upload it later. I mean, that's gonna be the best route to go. What?
Sure. Say, like I could join a Zoom call and stream it.
Wait a second. Hold on a tick. I have an idea.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Are we still live on Rumble or is it out?
Well, it's going up and down. Basically, is what's happening.
Oh, okay.
So, okay, Virgie, here.
Okay.
This is the ingress. Right?
All right.
Okay, now here's what I'm going to do. I don't know if Zoom will work because of how shitty it... But wait a second. Hold on. I have an idea.
You got to send me the link to the studio, too.
No, you don't. If I'm still in studio, so if you go into the ingress, I can make you the main one.
I just have to go live.
Yeah, look,
All right.
and look, I just put my screen on Discord. Can you pull from
all
that?
right.
Can you pull it from there and just stream that?
I think so. Yeah, I think I can do that.
All right, let's see if we can make this happen.
Why is it so little when I fucking full screen the fucking... Let me see here. Full screen. All right.
Let's see if we can do this.
All right. So that was just the
Yeah. That's the other thing is a normal ingress from studio. Do you need the other part of it?
No, I don't. No, I already had. That's
Okay.
default in there. All right, and then
Hop in.
Pull this down. I'll change the Here, let me see. Boop boo. I'll change the overlay in 2 seconds. I'm just getting it up there. You know what I mean? So
Okay,
is it
you're
working?
Yeah, you're in there, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop streaming from here, and now you should be the main one.
Okay.
Let's see. In a second, you should be anyway. Let's see. Okay, there should be 2 up there. I'm going to fix it. Don't worry. I'm going to figure this out. Which one's the one? This one needs to be... Kick. Delete ingress. Hold on, guys. I think I got this. Give me a second. Okay, there you go. All right, we're good. Okay, can you guys hear us?
I can hear you.
No. Can people in the chat
I know,
hear
I'm
us?
kidding.
Is there audio coming through from Rumble, Virgie? Can you check? I think it should be.
I have to open it up in a new window. Yeah, it
'Cause
should be. I mean, I have my main
okay.
audio.
Boom. There we
you
go.
know.
All right. Let's keep
Has
going.
audio?
Yeah. Hey, this might work. Let's keep going. You guys can see us? Okay. Woo! Thank you, Pessy, by the way. That was Pessy for telling me about the double ingress thing, so we didn't have to cut the feed.
Oh, nice. That was smart.
Dude,
wow. It
you
looks
know what's
okay.
funny?
It looks okay, too. I'm looking at it. It's not bad.
I've gotten so
Yeah.
angry at Rumble and how bad it runs that I'm just like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna figure out how to fix these things, make it easier for the people around me
Yeah.
too, and then just move on. Fucking Christ.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, cool. I can see you. Yay.
All right. Do you guys hear us okay? Can hear you, but Royce what? Can hear you, but Royce sounds gayer. Oh, I read that like it was real.
That can't be helped.
I read that like it was real. I'm such an asshole. You guys are dicks. All right, did you see Jordan Peterson get absolutely demolished by an 18-year-old atheist?
How did anyone with the internet not see this?
Yeah. Audio. What does this say? Audio sounds like you are pinned down behind enemy lines. Well, that would be Virgie's job, not mine anymore. Hey man, I just a talent right now. I don't know what to tell you. This is.
Sound like that.
I don't know what to tell you, bro. Here you go.
Why is that relevant?
Because you go to a Catholic church, don't you? Or you've attended recently. You're interested in Catholicism, aren't you?
Sure.
All right. Are you familiar with their doctrines?
Somewhat.
Okay, you're
Their
familiar.
doctrines are very
how do they
deep.
regard Mary?
Why are you asking me that?
Because you're a Christian.
You say that. I haven't claimed that.
Then what are you?
Can I?
Yeah,
there's some lost context here. So Jordan Peterson was doing this thing with Jubilee Media called a Christian Debates 20 Atheists or whatever. And he was supposed to be the Christian.
They changed the name of it afterwards. Did you see that?
Oh, what is this? Is this Christians versus atheists?
I don't know.
You don't know where you are right now.
This kid ruled.
To you if you're a smartass.
Oh, either you're a Christian or you're not. Which one is it?
I could be either of them, but I don't have to tell you.
Then what?
Then what are you doing?
Why are we? What conversation are we having?
Because I saw an opportunity for bloody clout, and they're paying me a lot of money to be here, and pills cost money.
Bloody pills.
You don't
My
have to tell
bloody
me.
pills.
I was under the impression I was invited to talk to a Christian. Am I not talking to a Christian?
No, you were invited to.
I think everyone should look at the title of the YouTube channel. You're probably in the wrong YouTube video.
You're really quite something. You are.
Aren't I? But
You
you're
really
quite
are
nothing.
a little.
Right, you're not a
Okay,
Christian.
I'm done with him.
Oh,
Bro, this kid beat your ass, and I don't even like him. And he beat your ass at the debate. He fucking killed you on that. Again, he talks about all these things, but he won't commit to anything. He won't commit to anything. Then what are you?
Dude,
Phil Roberts.
he constantly talks about Carl Jung and shit, and Carl Jung this and Carl Jung that, and constantly harps on like Christian themes and shit. But then like he takes all the Christianity out of all of those things. It's just fucking heathen shit, dude. He's fucking all. I hate.
Oh,
Bruce.
yeah, he's the
I
worst,
fucking
dude.
hate.
Robertson, the star of Duck Dynasty, has died. The show followed Robertson's family for 11 seasons from 2012 to 2017 as they ran his duck commander hunting business in Louisiana. It produced several spin-offs with a revival series expected to premiere this summer. Robertson's family revealed in December he was suffering from Alzheimer's disease.
That's sad. I mean, he seemed like a
that's
nice
sad.
dude.
But honestly, if it went from like, oh man, we just figured out he has Alzheimer's to like dead,
Yeah.
I feel like that's right. Like, I mean, if you have Alzheimer's, let's say you're 78 and they figure out you have Alzheimer's. Do you really want to hang out till like 89?
No.
And get work? You know what I mean? So, can I just say something? And I didn't know this about this guy. Alex Stein told me about this weekend. Do you know that this guy was a fucking stud football player?
Yeah.
He was almost in the NFL.
Yeah.
He was Terry Bradshaw was his backup quarterback in fucking at Louisiana Tech. That's fucking insane. And then apparently, literally, the only reason Terry Bradshaw's a Hall of Famer is because Phil Robertson was like, "Yeah, I'm bored with football. I want to go back to my Ducks." I swear to God, like,
yeah, a lot of people in the chat are saying he was a star. Like he was a star. Like he was.
he legitimately was like, "I like the Ducks." Like, I don't know why. That's just one of the most alpha Chad things to be like, yeah, I mean, sure, I could be in the NFL and get my dick sucked the rest of my life, but I really like the Ducks.
And he ended up making more money in the end for his family doing this shit without having a CTE. You know?
No, I mean, it's again, it's just funny that, you know, he could be one of these like guys like on NFL commentary, but like you said, yeah, he still made $1 gajillion and just spent his days sitting on a fucking rocking chair going, "Oh, I like my Ducks."
Yeah,
That's pretty much
he
it,
seemed
dude.
like a cool dude, man. I gotta say.
Like I said, I got respect for anybody that's like, you could do this and be a big star, and you're like, nah, you know what, man?
I'm good.
I like birds. I like chilling out in the swamp. I'm going home. Like
David P says,
Come out, come look at these fucking ducks.
Come on, look at that.
David P says, "Can you unblock the David P account on Rumble, please?" You're not. David P. We've been through this. You are not blocked on Rumble. I'll check again after the show, but as of right now, you don't look blocked on Rumble. But yeah, F in the chat for him, man. That was.
Imagine if Tony Soprano quit the mafia because he just loved the Ducks.
Memorials are expected all weekend long to honor Floyd's life, 5 years after an officer kneeled on his neck for nearly 9
Damn, dude,
minutes.
props, man. I only did 31 days, man. You did 5 years.
Yeah.
Bravo, man.
Yeah.
Starting one of the largest protest movements in American history.
Was it a protest movement? Because I distinctly remember not having an AutoZone the next day.
Now, 5 years later,
people are putting F in the chat for Floyd right now.
And I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what beef these black people had with brake pads. But, like, why the AutoZone of all stores?
Ex-officer Derek Chauvin has been convicted. He's serving
We're going to
22
honor
years.
George Floyd's 5 years by projecting the scene he did on the Habib show on the side of a building.
That would be hilarious, bro. They make a hologram reenactment of it.
Sentenced in prison. And while there have been attempts at police reform just this week, the Justice Department rolled back some of those efforts. I want to bring in CNN anchor and senior national correspondent Sarah Seidner, who joins us now from Minneapolis.
So can I just say something? So this Cup Food, like this place now, is just a mob scene.
It's a memorial to a dead guy.
That's what I mean. The whole block is this now. Look behind her.
And it's just so gross. Like, it's so fucking gross. But by the way, I want to point something out. Look behind her to the left. I want you to look at that potting thing. It's a trans flag with a Black Lives Matter fist on it.
Yes.
Okay.
I just want to point out too that for the
hey, black people, you gay now.
For our Florida
They've
people,
been, I guess.
For the Florida people out there that don't understand what the equivalent of this is, this would be like if we had a huge memorial like this outside of a racetrack in like Bradenton, Florida, where some black guy got shot. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I would understand putting a little teddy bear and flowers in front of the hood store, but like, we can't take up the whole fucking street here. You know what I mean? We got shit. We're building condos.
Yeah.
And Sarah, you helped lead CNN's coverage from Minneapolis after the killing of George
Ma'am,
Floyd.
why are you dressed like she's not a Jedi yet?
No, she's a Padawan.
Okay.
She dressed like a Padawan.
Yeah.
No, she's dressed like the fucking super from fucking the Jeffersons, dog. She
Okay,
looks like
super.
she's about to bitch at JJ for fucking with the elevator.
This looks like she's wearing a bathrobe with a karate gi tying it together.
Square. What is it like?
Look,
They're playing "Don't Stop Till You Get Enough." This song in this situation is about air.
is much more peaceful. It is much more quiet. But actually,
Or
this
fentanyl.
square, throughout the protests around
Now you're laughing about this, but this is the song he was banana dancing to.
the world and across Minneapolis, was mainly a place that was peaceful, where people came to remember.
You know why forget this. I don't even want to hear this anymore because I know somebody else is going to tell me better.
If I'm Cup Foods,
What we need
right?
to do first.
Like I'm building a George Floyd gift shop, right? Like whether
Of
it's
course.
in bad taste or
Of
not.
course.
I mean, you're 100% of your audience that you're trying to sell like George Floyd bobbleheads to are the ones coming to Cup Foods on part of that fucking. You know what I mean? They're coming here on a pilgrimage.
First is talk about what this Sunday entails, what it marks. It marks the 5-year anniversary since George Floyd was murdered.
This is a day of reverence, which is why I dressed like this. Wait, what? I feel like he showed up dressed like this, and they told him, you know, it's the 5-year anniversary of George Floyd, and he was like, fuck.
You saw they pulled up the old Jen Crenshaw tweet about him saying R.I.P. George Floyd.
You should still be here, brother.
If you remember George Floyd, an unarmed black man, was killed by a white police officer.
Why does his race matter?
In Minneapolis.
And I'm pretty sure he had arms, Steven.
Yo, you don't want me to be racist, but you made this guy's lips so big. Like, look at the George Floyd thing.
It looks like Thanos.
Dude, come on.
Soda in
No,
2000.
Royce, let's be real here. God made his lips big.
That's true.
May 25th.
You can't not draw George Floyd without
The
being
officer,
feeling
Derek
racist.
Chauvin,
I believe that's called being boot-lipped.
would eventually be found guilty on charges of murder
Bootlit.
and manslaughter and sentenced to more than 20 years in prison.
Could you imagine, like, these people that have, like, they've held up George Floyd like he's this, like, great sacrifice. He's this symbol. He's, like, he's a saint. I mean, it's literally the meme is, like, St. George Floyd. You guys remember 9/11? People literally had to jump out
I
of
never
buildings.
forget it.
Like, people had to jump out of those buildings. And we don't have one mural for those people.
I think that on
It feels for
I
like,
have
it feels
to
like for like
point
a
out-
little while when you're falling, it's probably fun. You probably go wee, and then you're gonna die. But.
I guess.
Daylight
Do you think
today.
anybody jumped and then thought about doing a flip too late?
You're right. You're like,
Like,
you're on your
oh,
way down. You're like, ah, man, I could have done the coolest thing.
Damn it.
A subject that needs
Can
to
you go
be
back to the
broached.
mural right quick, Baba?
Yeah, no,
wanna point
I
something
can't.
out.
I can't because it reminds me of that tragedy. A hero.
It says
a
I
he-
can breathe now. It says I
Oh
can breathe
God,
now.
I didn't see that. Oh no.
Well, heaven does have the freshest air, Virgie.
Okay.
He's in where he is.
He's in heaven.
If I
Yes,
if I ask
heaven.
ChatGPT to generate this image for me,
You would go to jail.
would put me on a
You would,
yeah,
you would,
dude.
you know, in the UK, you would go to jail for doing it, just for asking it to do it.
I think that on a day like today, a subject that
Yeah, way to dress up, like Merce said. Way to dress up for a day like today.
I will bet you cash money he had no fucking clue what the topic was today. He came in and they went, it's George Floyd Day, right? And he went, oh man.
Boy.
Yeah, well, I'm still not changing.
Somebody said he's breathing sulfur.
it needs to be broached is not about George Floyd specifically, because we know he was murdered. Anytime an officer keeps his knee on an individual's neck for more than 9 minutes, that's murder.
He wasn't on his neck; it was on the.
Yeah, we know. No, he knows that. He knows that. But he's retarded. You have to remember something about Stephen A. Smith. He's really stupid. Like, he actually believes people want him to run for president. He really thinks that. Like, he thinks that's a real thing, and everyone's not just gaslighting him because we think it's funny.
So when a cop does it, it's murder, right? But when Islam Makhachev does it, it's just a title defense.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
We're not debating that, no matter how much the Ben Shapiro's
The
of
problem
the world
is when I pay a lady of the night to kneel on my neck while I pleasure myself, we usually have a safe word like pineapple.
JJ Lynn gave $2 and says the Pac-Man machine you're talking about are called the Pac-Man cocktail tables in your suite. Oh, do you have one? Those are awesome. Genocide Circus,
Yeah,
Brandon.
JJ's family runs like arcade fucking machine repair business and shit. So that dude has literally fucking everything.
Genocide Circus, give me one. Genocide Circus says Brandon Johnson should do Africa Day on National Fast Food Day since McDonald's is pulling out of Chicago. It'll be a free day. And Camera Chris sent a video. I'll pull that during the break. Genocide Circus, Popeye missed out on doing a George Floyd challenge where you got to finish a dozen biscuits with no drink. It's pretty funny. Guys, if you enjoy this show and want to help pay for our Starlink so we can keep doing it, revengeofthesist.locals.com or patreon.com/we're not sorry. For just $7 a month, you're going to get Wednesday show. You're going to get our movie riffs. Every month we're doing a movie riff. We're doing a movie riff, the Y2K movie riff. This Friday, next month, we're doing boat trip movie riffs. But every Wednesday and half of Friday show are exclusively on Patreon. Guys, we are going to go to break. We will be right back. Don't go nowhere. Bye. Or don't, not bye. I'll be right back. Don't leave is what I mean.
Let me see it. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's great.
Thank you. Thank you. Is it cute?
Yeah, so cute.
Send it to me.
Me too. Yeah, okay. Sending now. Okay. Look what I just posted. Brunch with these two dum-dums.
Oh my gosh, so good. Is this good? I said Sunday fun day with these idiots.
Yeah, that's good. That's great. So cute.
Okay, so cute. Look what I just posted. Eating crap with these sacks of shit. If they died tomorrow, no one would shed a tear. So cute.
Wait, what the hell?
You called me a dum-dum and she called me an idiot, so.
Yeah, when you post a pic of yourself where you look really cute, then you have to say something a little self-deprecating so it doesn't look like you're just bragging.
Oh, okay. Got it. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, this is good. Okay. Slapping down some pig shit with these fat fucks, and I'm the fattest of them all. If I died tomorrow, no one would shed a tear. Load my freaking lard carcass into the mud. No coffin, please. Just wet, wet mud. Bay.
Jesus, Brenda, you called me a dum-dum. Right, it's like a term of endearment.
Okay. All right. I got ya.
Okay.
Gulping down some pig dicks with these bags of meat. Sunday fun day with these pig dicks. Hope nobody gulps us.
So, are we the pig dicks or the bags of meat?
Okay, let me try another one. Slurping down fish piss with these wet chodes. Total tuna cans. Put a bullet in their fucking brains and leave their wet bodies on the side of the road. Boo caught me sleeping.
You're not sleeping.
Okay, let me try another one.
Okay.
Sitting here with two bona fide pieces of hog shit.
Basically like the same thing.
They're mad because I won best hog at the hog shit snarfing contest. But I'm not mad because we're all loads of beef sitting on the side of a highway getting our butts sucked by flies. I tagged you both in that.
Why?
Why are you guys bullying me?
Second hour. ROTC Tuesday show feels like a Monday show. Starling is still not here, but it's on its way. We kind of rigged this a little bit, but we got it working, sort of.
We like something rigged it.
Mm-hmm. Gypsy rigged it. We gypsy rigged
we
it.
gypsy
We're allowed
rigged
to
it.
say that, I think.
And if we're not, we're sorry.
Yeah, we're not. Is everything working okay on your end, Virgie? We good?
Yeah.
Okay. Good
Yeah,
talk.
Everything's good.
good talk.
Good.
I do believe so.
Talk. No, I'm looking at studio. It's okay. All right.
What is this?
But Boston.
Be down, fascist. Fucking. We're all Democrats. I don't give a fuck who you are.
By the way, all Democrats are yelling out.
I love that these people have had so many years to like come up with ways to articulate their thoughts, and they're still just like, yeah, you fuck, fascist, jerk. They just yell right up. They're so broken.
These are women holding sign that says, "We remember when women were adult human females." That's who she's yelling at.
Be down, fascist. Fucking.
Just average-looking Boston women, by the way. Average-looking Boston woman.
We're all Democrats. I don't give a fuck
We're all Democrats.
who you are. The fact that you feel this way
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
makes you completely immoral.
I don't care. I'm sorry. You're wearing a Transformers shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Intolerant of anybody. I don't care if you have a.
I don't care, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here's the thing. For everything that you're trying, everything you're trying to do, I need to care. And I don't.
Fucking master's degree. I don't care if you feel like you're tall and proud.
Okay, but again, like he said, I also don't get it.
No,
So why are you yelling?
Yeah.
I'm not yelling.
Fuck yourselves. This is,
Okay.
This is absolutely fucking disgusting.
That sounds good.
I can't believe you, and you can take your fucking.
I hear
Black
that.
Matter flag with you.
Damn, your Transformers shirt is hilarious.
Nobody
Yeah, go leave with your girlfriend. Bye.
Nobody cares. Yeah.
Go leave.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You go leave with your embarrassed girlfriend.
Yeah, your girlfriend's embarrassed.
Everybody look away when it fucking matters, right? Everybody look the fuck away.
No one's looking away. Everyone's looking at you, filming you, and laughing.
What happened? What happened to women,
This-
Over Northampton, right?
Some of them think they're men.
Doesn't help.
It's mostly microplastics.
The problem is it's all women here, so nobody's just like, there should have just been a dude to be like, shut up.
You're right. To everybody.
The
Everybody
fuck
involved.
up.
All of you. Shut up.
Bye. Fucking human all over your chest. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. Keep fucking telling yourself.
Oh, here comes the guy that might as well shut up. Hold on.
No, right? Fucking nobody, right? Nobody has a fucking problem with this.
Yeah, this guy's just like.
This guy's like, not really.
They're just changing my oil down the street
Yeah,
right now. I was just walking around looking for somewhere to grab a beer.
Look, I was looking for a bar. I don't.
I'm the only fucking one.
This guy walks up. He goes, "Hey, I'm not from Rotten Church. I know it's touristy. Where's Cheers?
Where's the good pizza place? Yeah, because I know you guys got like 3 of them down here.
Don't worry, you'll be all over the internet.
And she was.
This guy's like, and so will I.
Hell yeah. And he's like, but I'm the cool guy. This is really. I'm gonna put this on my Tinder profile. Let's look at more cool people.
Happening tonight, a group of evangelicals and conservatives say they are planning a rally on the steps of Seattle City Hall, and they are demanding an apology from Mayor Bruce Harrell and the city council for their response.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll get it.
I'm sure she'll be. Yeah, sure. Yeah, no problem.
Apology from Mayor Bruce Harrell and the city council for their response. This video from Seattle Gay News shows.
From what?
Seattle Gay News. Well, you're not.
That's just Seattle news.
You don't get all your stuff from Seattle Gay News?
No, I get it from Fraser Crane, and obviously the best talk show host in Seattle.
Was it based in Seattle?
Yeah, of course. Tossed salad and scrambled eggs, and then like the Fraser logo was
to do with
that's the intro, and then the Fraser logo had the Space Needle. I don't know. No one knows.
All right,
what it means.
now I am remembering the Space Needle, so I probably should have put that. But what is
you don't remember? Okay, hold
salad
on.
and scrambled
Seattle,
eggs.
UK.
Is that like a Seattle delicacy?
Okay,
Tossed
hold
salad,
on. I will
scrambled-
Fraser intro.
Please don't. Why are
You're
we
gonna listen to
Yeah,
her?
Merce, it's about a British guy in Seattle.
He's not British. He's from Boston.
I always did think he was British, though.
I
Aha!
do not help.
And why do
Pussy.
both?
Hell yeah, Merce!
Why
Do
does
not help
no.
Pussy.
But why does this like working class Irish guy have these 2 sons with like transcontinental accents, like they're fucking Howard Hughes?
The mother.
It
was the mother, if I remember correctly.
two kids that sound like Mr. House from fucking New Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Hey baby, I hear the blues are calling, tossed salads and scrambled eggs.
That's the intro.
Quite stylish. And maybe I seem a bit confused.
So like in the 90s, right, and the 80s, right?
Hell yeah.
They just needed an established star and hacky jokes and a laugh track.
Yeah.
They didn't. They just threw that out there, and that was a fucking smash hit for 10
Remember
years.
how snobby his brother Niles was?
Yes, I remember Niles.
Niles was snobby. And then it's like Irish, like housekeeper.
But that's why I never understood. I'm like, how did both sons end up like, Father, hello, just good day. So, it's okay, Pessy. I thought they were British, too. I was like, what's this British
Hell
guy
yeah.
doing with this, like, Irish dad?
He was from. He was a spinoff of Cheers. He was from Boston.
Well, I mean, yeah, but by way of
seen.
maybe England. I mean, but think about it. Boston's even closer to England.
Yes.
Spill the tea, Boston.
So some people, this guy tweeted out, everyone has black fatigue, but I also have Burt fatigue.
Oh God! Did you see the clip from Raw?
No, give me the clip from Raw. I don't have it. So so Burt Kreischer's now fatter than Post Malone. Not Post Malone, then Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll.
Yeah, well, that's just because
Jelly Roll featuring Smelly Roll.
Oh, I fucking hate Burt Kreischer so much.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it now, but yeah, he was at Raw with Tom Segura and like Waka Flocka was standing behind them.
Is that guy still alive?
So this video's up here because that's the comment on the video is white people have now have an unspoken language because of black fatigue.
Yeah, I saw this, but I couldn't understand what the white guy was saying.
That way.
You're not talking to me.
That way.
You can shut the fuck up, talk to my niece.
I couldn't understand what he was saying. Atlay?
I guess. I would have just said Spirit Airlines customer. Gamma Catch, Frasier has an anti-gun episode in season 2 where Niles and Frasier get robbed and go get a gun and the dad giving a long monologue how civilians should have known guns. I think there's 3 anti-gun episodes. Yeah.
I believe it.
TV's gay.
It was liberal horse shit.
Remember the episode of Fresh Prince where Carlton went and got a gun? Remember that one?
Yeah, because what? Because the other guys at their Beverly Hills private school were roughing them up?
Yeah. So I remember this, and I'm sure this is like the Fisherman's Wharf over in San Francisco was really cool. That was like, the place where all the really nice restaurants and the fish market, and it was bustling. Somebody went and go to a tour of the Fisherman's Wharf today. You want to see how it is?
Mm-hmm.
This was the main entrance here for Liotos. No more. Over 100.
This restaurant was there since 1925. 1925, dude, 100 years.
Years. 100 years ago they opened in 1925. Not anymore.
It's fucking sad.
This was another entrance here. This is where they will have the outside section. Boil the crab and sell crab.
Yeah, I remember this.
All abandoned.
Here's some more.
Dude. Terrible conditions out here. Even in a hot tourist spot, or what used to be a hot tourist spot. They have to clean the graffiti daily in these places.
That guy drew a penis.
There's a Ferris wheel in the background. This place definitely open, but Aliotos is way gone.
Damn, dude, it's so sad. Like
Everybody's
it's really...
coming here now because you can just go to the beach. You can
Yeah.
get good seafood. You don't get shot.
Go to
it's
Hogan's
nice.
Beach House, get a beer, hang out.
See, like you go on vacation to some of these other spots, San Francisco, San Diego, New York, and you're gonna possibly just get your head smashed in with a brick, even if you're minding your own business. Whereas in Florida, you can come here, and if you mind your own fucking business, all right, the odds are never zero that you're gonna get your head smashed in with a brick, even here.
It could happen.
But it's much lower. Florida, come here, spend money, mind your fucking business.
If you do that, that's all you got to do.
You'll be fine. Look, are you going to get ripped off maybe on a little bit of weed?
Yeah.
Or, sure, it's not going to be 100% good times. You know what I mean? But you'll leave here in one piece.
The city didn't have their back, and let them go.
That's what I would do. If I could start an illegal underground side business, I would sell weed to parents that come to Disney. If you could actually have like a black book of just like high-end clients that were only coming to, how many lawyers and doctors you think when they're bringing their kids to Disney, if they had a guy locked in and they didn't have to go to the hood and they're like, I'm only here for like a week, my wife's going to find, I just want a couple of joints, I'll pay anything.
You should see.
Oh, money.
Near Disney, there is right near this, like right where from Disney to like other stores, there's a smoke shop open 24 hours a day, which is weird, but not.
I bet that's right on the Lake County side or
Yeah,
something.
So they
Polk wouldn't put up with that.
So no, it's not by Disney, so it's Osceola.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So,
well,
so they don't
Osceola's
give a shit. So they have, and you go, and they have everything. Like they have the THCA flower, but I bought some gummies there once because I was like, I'm gonna buy some gummies, and I went there, and he goes, and they go, THC, and then he gave me, I smelled it. I'm like, holy shit. I go, dude. He goes, dude, I didn't get people. This will get you high. He goes, it's just stupid. Look, and then I go, honestly, it smelled good, and people go there all the time.
Oh, I
You could
believe
see, and you see people like will pull up in vans with empty baby seats.
Yeah,
run inside.
That's awesome. See,
Yeah.
no, but I'm talking about. I would want to start one where they you get you get a huge network of people that are successful people that don't want to get in trouble, that are here all the time, and you just build up this clientele to where they just call you when they're in town and be like, "Look, I just need a little bit," and those people will pay you like $100 for an eighth of good weed because they're hiding it from their families and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, having a smoke shop 24, you guys don't understand. There is like Disney is bordered by 2 counties that do fucking anything.
Parents. Obviously, you don't be walking around smelling like weed with your kids. Recommendation:
vape.
Take edibles. Take some gummies, dude. Take some gummies. Fucking chill out. I'm telling you.
A vape if you insist on feeling it.
Oh yeah. Oh, you think a vape?
But yeah, but if you want 100% of just getting away with it, gummies.
Take a gummy. Go walk around. You'll feel great.
you guys want a neat little chemistry lesson about THCA? This is fun. So
Okay, is that fun?
THCA can be converted into THC with a simple little method. It's called heating it up.
What? I know that the workaround is kind of wild with it.
When you heat up THCA past 200 degrees Fahrenheit, it just turns into THC.
Well,
This guy's making sheriff's deputies hate him with this one simple trick.
One simple trick, yeah. Okay, guys.
And you know what's funny? It's the funny thing about THCA. It's like cops know what it is too, but it just goes to show you that cops just want their pensions and they just follow orders. If you just legalize weed, then cops are like, yeah, we don't care. They're like, we don't, whatever.
They don't care now in like Tampa or Miami.
Well,
They
I
don't
know,
give
but
a
it's just like
fuck.
even in smaller areas, if you just even with the THCA, once it's legal, they're like, we're not really, I don't know, fucking whatever. Hey, what's up, tits? What's up, sexy
Hey
tits?
everyone, we're Plus Size Park Hoppers, and this is our Hollywood Studios outfit of the day. I'm Disney bounding as Miss Piggy from the Muppet Vision 3D show.
Interesting choice.
She's Disney bounding, dude.
As Miss Piggy, which is a great choice.
Yeah.
My dress is from Amazon. My sneakers are Hoka. My hat is from Amazon.
My ankles are from Oreo.
My little pig ears are from
Eating two of those Oreos.
Amazon.
And my sweat
My
is from
arteries
mostly
are
walking
clogged.
around. Yes, this is the walking.
All of my fake pearl jewelry is also from Amazon. And I think that's it.
Moon. Great, now I have AIDS.
I think this entire outfit is from Amazon, honestly. They have the Fozzie Bear.
Oh, it's Kyle Gass.
It does look like Kyle Gass.
Kyle Gass.
Sneakers are Skechers.
Look at the bad blood flow in her fat legs.
By the way, you see that hat with the stupid ears and the tiny little hat? Like, if I were dating a fucking smoking hot chick and she was wearing that, I would be like, please take that.
I would wear that.
Please
I would wear that next. You know, Mersh, if we went somewhere Mersh knows, I would wear that and walk around with him all day.
Like, I could be dating a literal 10, and if she had that hat on, I'd be like,
She'd be a 12.
I don't want to be seen with you right now. Like, that's how bad that hat is.
Somebody doesn't like Fozzie Bear because he's Jewish.
I made this. Oh, my bananas.
Today, I'm bounding as Fozzie Bear, the funny Hebraic Muppet.
From Amazon. Waka Waka. I'm Fozzie Bear.
By
We're
the
like
way,
yucca yucca. Oh, Mersh?
Donna, no.
Mersh?
And no.
Mersh?
What in the
That's
fuck is
double
that?
that's
They're
gross.
called black women, Virgie, and they're beautiful.
Yeah, no. These look like, you know what these look like? Fucking Glades County black chicks. That's a reference just for Floridians.
These are black size toll jumpers.
I'm Fozzie Bear.
These are the kind of black chicks that tell you they live in Palm Beach County, but you don't. They live in Glades County.
How close are you to the lake?
You don't live in Okeechobee. You live in Pahokee. It's a totally different town.
My shirt is from Shein. Shorts are from Fashion Nova. Shoes are Shein too.
Shine.
You found like autistic hood rats?
They exist.
My name is Gracie. My shirt is from.
I think I stole it.
Small shop, I'm sorry. I got this from Amazon, and my shoes are from Converse.
They're Converse.
I got this off the second hand on eBay like eons ago.
And then these I got in a gift shop. Well, what happened was I stole them, and on the way out, they confronted me, and then I screamed at them and said that I wore this into the store, and then I started accusing everybody of racism, and then they just let me keep
They
it.
let me keep them because they said it was less trouble just to let me leave. I'm not allowed back, but I got ears, and I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, see, it turns out that them Puerto Ricans that work in the store where every item is $3 and just Disney overstock, they don't really fight for that
I don't
shit.
give a shit. Wow, she is getting
bigger.
big.
Bro, she's not even a Muppets fan. She just bought that shirt because it says pizza.
I got it Disney. My shirt is from Etsy. My skirt is Poplex with no hole today.
Ah!
Yeah.
And my sandals are Tina's. My shirt is from
Whoa, she's the
Ma'am, you're gonna die. Look, okay, guys. Well, I have a fun surprise for you at the end of this.
My shorts are from Torrid. My necklace and
My shirt's from I Gave Up. My shorts are from I Gave Up. Everything is I Gave Up.
Zoom in on the hat.
My name's Briggy. My glasses.
Where are they getting all these black floppers now?
East Orlando.
They went to Pine Hills to make some friends.
There's two options. If they went east, it was from East Orlando. If they went west, Nebraska Avenue. I can tell you where they came from.
All right, look, I can get y'all some weed, but see, I'm trying to get my TikTok going, so you need to take me on one of your videos.
That's fair.
Trade.
My shirt's from Etsy and
My Etsy's.
from Period Disney.
I'm Disney bounding as
Disgusting. I'm Disney bounding is disgusting.
Gonzo, and my overalls are from Amazon. My shirt is from Amazon. My ears are from Stephanie and Shop Disney.
Her gunt is getting wild.
And my shoes are Hoka's. And I'm not a minion. I'm Gonzo.
You're shaped like a fucking rejected clay fighter character.
Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah, we know you're not a minion. Minions are cute and small. Mm-hmm. Okay, you're a munion.
To be fair, they are
Hey,
all, they
Lois.
are annoying though, so it could be.
Yeah. Trans
It's like
Peter
the
Griffith.
time I was a minion, Lois. It's like the time I was a minion.
It's like the time I was a trans minion.
I'm Bree.
Wow, Bree, you are dark.
My name is Peter, and these ears I stole from one of these colored girls.
Mersh?
No.
Jeez, man, Mersh's standards are really high lately.
Yeah, they're really, really high.
Shirt is from Torrid.
Shit, it's from Toy.
Answer from Amazon. I'd love to show you my shoes. They're also from Amazon. My
These kids keep reading in the comments to show my feet. I don't know what that means.
That means so I don't mind showing them because they just got a pedicure.
I got nothing else.
Hi, I'm Paul, and I'm bounding as Mr. Hooper on vacation.
Hi, I'm Paul, and I'm fucking paying for everything, and I hate my life.
You're 100% right. Hi, I'm Paul, and I'm the funding all these fatzos here.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Paul, and I could have had a boat.
Yeah. I also could have had a son, but here we are. I'm at Disney in front of, I guess, the fucking Muppets.
Hi, I'm Paul. I didn't spend much time in the home when Stephanie was growing up, very obviously.
Okay, I'm going to bet you $1 billion that that's a Tommy Bahama shirt.
Retired stormtrooper, I don't know.
No. Tell me your.
Yes, Mr.
Talk
Hooper
about the
on
drip,
vacation,
old
so
man.
maybe a retired stormtrooper, I don't know.
He didn't even say.
He doesn't want to be there.
He thinks all of this is gay.
Yeah, now it's great because now I get to buy a whole dinner later for these colored girls I just met.
That's great. Yeah.
God, I don't even know.
I don't know how much fried chicken costs around here.
Hey, I'm
Paul's
Paul,
making
and I'm
little
wearing clothes.
Paul's
Because
making
we're at Disney and there's kids.
Paul making little snide comments about the black girls.
I think I like Paul. I honestly think I like Paul.
But he's never really right. But he just keeps saying like, yeah, like you have new friends. Like he says things like that. Who are your new friends?
Well, I'm wearing Tommy Bahama again.
Yep, there it is. You nailed it.
Get it, Paul.
Yeah, how you doing? It's Papa Paul here. So I'm wearing Tommy Bahama because you're not supposed to wear your gun at Disney, but come on, I'm going to have my gun at Disney. And Tommy Bahama, it doesn't print as much on the shirt.
Yeah.
Redhead, Cabela shorts.
Cabela shorts, of course.
And I'm carrying a CZ Scorpion.
Shocks earbuds.
This man has money. He's got an Evo 2 without the stock.
From the Pirates of the
He's got like a
Caribbean.
Kimber.
Captain is on his right, and I'm the captain. Good night,
He
everybody.
can air rack his 1911.
So the news I had is so you remember this guy, Fat Tested Travel.
Oh yeah.
The lift your belly guy.
Yeah, he's the one that taught us the great trick I'm never going to use.
Which is lift your belly to get into a roller coaster or something.
Time for a fat tested food review of pizza.
Sorry, my internet is very slow right now because they're throttling it. So you got to give me a second for the video to load because this is like I don't know DSL now. We still good on your end, Verge? You still hear us all right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You haven't skipped a beat on our end, man.
All right, good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lower the quality.
Look at that. See YouTube? You don't even have to do it for us.
The first time I've YouTube is has had the quality up. Come on.
Time for a fat-tested food review of pizza.
Let me see if it's coming in here. Come on. Come on. Come on, you can do this. Come on.
Tested food review of Pizza Moon, but I'm more interested.
Let me just show him. I'll just pull him up. That way we can tell you. Oh my God. They're just eating. This guy. All right, here we go. So, yeah, he's the guy that was lifting his, saying I have Roadrunner internet. Remember Roadrunner internet?
God.
Here we go. Okay,
That looks like shit.
It is probably shit.
Here is my mushroom pizza. For the mushroom pizza.
So this guy.
Just mushrooms?
Remember this guy? Fat Tested Travel. Well, one of our clips that Pessy had made that I put up on Instagram of it was specifically of the fat of the fat one of the girl, one of the fatos trying to get on the Tron cycle, and we were making fun of her and stuff like that. It was very great. He commented on it, like being like, "You shouldn't, make fun of blah blah blah. These people are just da 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 da."
We shouldn't, but
I replied to him. I go, "Well, I go, Fat Tested Travel. You're a fixture on the show too. Don't worry about it. We make fun of you too, bro. Don't worry too." And I said, "I was 150 pounds," and I go, "People bully me into losing weight. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bully you guys to lose weight. You're welcome." And then he said a whole bunch of other shit that honestly I didn't really read. And I'm like, "Look, I have an idea. Why don't you come on our show and just like defend your point?" Mm-hmm. And he said, "Okay."
Let's do it.
He's coming on the show. I've been talking to him via DM.
No lap bar to get on this show.
There's no lap bar. There's no weight requirement, okay? And he's going to come on a show to defend, I guess, his side of the argument. I don't really have a side. I just think you guys look funny, and I like making fun of you. Mm-hmm. But that being said, Fat Tested Travel will be, I think, on the show Thursday. So listen. I would love to get one of the sloppers, but he's hung out with them, so we could ask them what they're like.
Who's gonna ask him about the smell?
I'll ask him about the smell. I don't care. He's coming on look. He's watched the videos. He knows what he's getting into here. He knows what he's getting into. All right.
Look, I'll give him credit if he actually comes.
That's what I said. I honestly, when I said talk to him via DM, I go, look, I'm going to give you a lot of credit, dude. Most people would have blocked us and told us to fuck off. If you're gonna come on, we'll take it. Yeah. Oh shit. So let's see.
Pizza was fantastic. I really enjoyed it, but I love mushrooms.
Yeah, me too, dude.
Who likes just mushrooms?
Not me when Joe Coletta's there.
But I always get weirded out when people say, "Hey man, I love mushrooms," and it's like mushrooms to me. If they're a part of a medley of something, I don't mind them. But it's like, who just likes mushrooms? And no, not the fun ones, because nobody likes those either. You just eat them.
I like mushrooms.
Just mainlining raw portobellos.
Yeah, it's odd to me.
They're earthy. I like it. They're earthy. It's umami, bro. It's umami.
It's your mommy.
Yeah. Funny jerk.
Burn.
All right.
10 college friends from New York City have the internet going crazy.
Did they?
They made a video that wasn't a TikTok trend or tried to rob somebody.
Mm-hmm.
With videos like these. From trying Pilates to SoulCycle to puppy yoga.
At least they're not stealing.
Concept is...
they stole the puppies.
Simple.
It's like Black Boy Joy.
So can I point this out?
Black Boy Joy sounds
gay.
Really gay.
It sounds really gay. And also, can I just point something out?
Mm-hmm.
This is going back into where they make you seem like the racist. But then they make a big deal out of something like, look at these young black men doing normal
They're doing
things
Pilates.
within the limits of the law.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, look, instead of stealing somebody's cat in Philadelphia, look, they're going to puppy yoga.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, look, instead of stealing shit and running, they're doing Pilates. You're like, yeah, that's anybody can go into one of those
Most
places.
people do that.
Yeah, but you're right, they're allowed. It's just that generally they don't do that stuff.
We're basically doing things that people wouldn't expect us to do.
Why wouldn't they expect you to do them? You've always, well, I guess not always, but for a long time you've been allowed to do them.
I started off with getting matcha.
Getting matcha? Listen, I'm sorry.
So it's just white guys doing black girl shit.
Yeah, you mean black guys doing white girl shit?
Oh, did I say? Yeah, black guys doing white girl
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
But it's not, that's my point. Like they're trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, you know, white dudes don't do this either.
No.
Like straight white dudes, gay white dudes might go get some matcha.
Yeah.
But I don't think Mersh and I have ever been somewhere and been like, hey man, you want to go grab a matcha? Nobody does that. That's not a.
No, your chick makes you take a sip of it, and they go, "What do you think?" And you go,
That's okay.
and then you just ignore them.
Black Boy Joy sounds really gay, guys. Come on.
23-year-old Kadeem Tiam is the founder of OSB, which stands for One Strong Brotherhood.
Right now, we got a movement.
We're talking hundreds of thousands of supporters online in less than 2 months.
Most of them white women.
In that matcha video,
Great. Let's go and do things that black people don't normally do and make everyone nervous at every place you go.
For real.
it's been seen by over 15 million people on TikTok alone. But then came the haters.
The fucking haters.
I'm happy to be that guy.
It was saying like
all that noise from matcha.
Oh,
men used to go to war. I see who's the new girls. Mind you, men used to go to war. Men used to go to war.
Why are men?
We're gonna be the boys. Who's gonna be all the men?
This happy to try matcha. Oh, men should be in war.
Instead of listening to the negative comments, Kadeem and OSB
did gayer shit.
Yeah,
They doubled down on their gay activities.
Them as motivation.
So I was like, oh, yeah.
Sounds like, damn, y'all think that's gay. Hold my dick.
But again, man, it's the same thing. It's like it's like you were saying earlier. It's like with the same thing with like the hockey thing, where it's like black guys playing hockey.
But that's what I mean. It's the same thing. Like, whoa, look at them doing normal human things.
Yeah.
Look at their eyes. It's almost like they're thinking. You're like, all right, dude, maybe you're getting a little carried away.
Remember when the black dude made that video when they said black people don't have internet or don't use computers? He was like hitting it like a monkey.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man.
This happy to try matcha. Oh, men should be in war.
Instead of listening to the negative comments,
Listen, you understand that the people are just making snarky comments on the internet. Nobody actually saw black kids drinking matcha and said, you should be dying for Israel. It was just that they were illustrating a point about masculinity.
Yeah.
And OSB use them as motivation.
So I was like, oh, y'all don't want to see us try matcha, so
No. We don't care.
I
want to make fun of you.
That way.
Here's the thing. You think we want you not to do these. Please understand. I want you to never stop doing this because I like making fun of it.
Yeah. Even when I have friends that are doing something that's gay, I don't want them to stop doing that thing because I want to make fun of them for being gay.
Yeah.
We're going to start trying.
And even if they stop, I still make fun of them because they used to do it because
Yeah.
it was gay.
Yeah.
And many other things.
Together, they've conquered a wide range of adventures, from trampoline workouts to dance classes
to tipping 20% at restaurants.
Even a spa day. Their infectious energy mixed with a signature sound. Eventually turn criticism into compliments.
People was beginning to see the genuineness and joy in us trying different things.
How did you actually start making content?
Well,
I started with a mixtape. I was a freestyle rapper. And that didn't take off. Went out to SoundCloud for a little bit. I tried prank videos. That didn't work.
They're like, how did you blow up on TikTok? Well, I just kept telling people I was Kai Cenat.
They kept believing me.
Yeah, so.
I started making content.
One of my biggest inspirations is Johnny Somali. That's how I really got into the biz.
Say a decade ago, on YouTube, I used to post little funny skits with my older brother.
Johnny Somali's legit looking at 48 years now. They keep waiting till a week before his trials. They keep waiting for a week before his trial, and then they'll drop a new charge on him because it takes 6 months from the time they announce to the next. It's fucking hilarious.
You know, the only thing that really pisses me off about Johnny Somali and that whole situation, is that poor guy, right? He didn't have one person try to warn him that you can't do those kind of things in Korea and Japan. He wasn't given
Nobody
you
ever
know what I
said it
mean?
to him,
he was
dude.
never given any warnings. He never
He didn't see it
had
coming. He
no.
was blindsided is the term I would use.
It's really fucked up. I mean, it's just, dude, he had so many chances to fucking book a ticket home. Like,
Cut
he
it
had
out.
many, many warnings of, if you fuck around in an Asian country, like, do you know what would happen if me or him got caught with a weed vape in, like, Japan?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I
Straight
mean?
to
Like,
jail.
dude. Like, you don't just go to places and go, wait, is this not Los Angeles? Like, no, a lot of places aren't.
We got a
He was mocking.
The comfort women.
We got a $5 donation from Simon Osiris on Local. Says movie Rango, the Western starring a chameleon. Genocide Circuit says I got a whole outfit from Amazon with Clamma, y'all. So it's free because I ain't paying that shit back. Oh no, they affirmed it.
Klarna.
They affirmed it.
So I want to top Johnny Somali. I want to go to Afghanistan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just pretend like, hey, we're all protected constitutionally. I'm going to burn the Taliban's flag.
That's a good idea.
Right in the center of Kandahar.
I think
I'm
that's a
sure
good idea.
Yeah, they won't do it.
Yeah.
Dude,
Virgie
he
will be
went
over
to
here
a-
on the state side going, somebody call Lord Miles. Maybe we can call in a
You know what you
favor.
should do? You should go. He should go to the UK and publicly call for the annihilation of trans people
and Muslims.
and
Both
trans
wipe them all
Muslims
out in UK. I'm
you
sure they
should
would
go
love
do
that.
that. Yeah.
God damn, what an idiot. I can't believe
What a moron. Dread Clown says, got here
He
late.
went to
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No,
What's your-
he went to a fucking country ran by a feminist death cult and was molesting statues dedicated to comfort women. Like fucking
Ballsy.
Do you want to do 2 days? The Dread Clown says, got here late, no chat last week, Crack House movie. A filmed play of Peter Pan. How do I know? Because I've seen a toddler watching it. A filmed play of Peter Pan. Simon Osiris says,
It's a specific one. I know which one. It's a specific.
Simon Osiris says, I donated on Locals, but I guess we don't matter over there. Royce, crack movie Rango, and I read the thank you for donating twice. I just read that. But yes, Rango, I will agree with that one too.
So like I was always into the content. scene.
anything Johnny Depp made from like 2005 to like now.
Yeah.
Man, remember when he was like really good?
SPLC Investigator says, it sounds like Virgie's in a hallway in the house next door, and this is the best the show has ever been in 2 years. Hey, that's mean. Not to us, to Virgie.
Everything
I mean, it's
changed
accurate,
when
though.
Kadeem
I don't
transferred
really-
to Manhattan's
yeah.
Hunter College in 2023. That's where he met his crew.
It's been like a brotherhood ever since. We're always doing
Literal brotherhood.
doing like side quests when we're at school.
The next side quest?
What we doing today?
Finding their dads. Who's that Asian guy that rolls with them? Wait, who's that Asian guy that rolls with them?
Oh yeah, that's like Dave Chappelle said, that's the most dangerous one in the group.
Yeah.
A West African cooking class in Soho, and I tagged along.
I'm
Who
sorry,
else
none
will
of
be
your
going
hands
to
are bare. This is
who
not
else,
accurate.
who else will be going to a West African cooking class but black people? So why is this something black people wouldn't do?
On the menu is a dish called nem.
Garbage.
No, to be
A
honest
meat-
with you, nowadays this is the type of shit that like white liberals would go to.
Yeah, I
Like,
guess
we're
you're
gonna learn how to make Nigerian food. Yeah, really? You're gonna make Nigerian food after this? Ever?
You're gonna go to Whole Foods and buy these ingredients?
This is like when fucking people buy a wok. Like, I'll start making my own Chinese food. And then you're like, no, you're not. You're gonna fucking order Chinese food when you want it. Stop this.
Meat and spice-filled fritter similar to a spring roll from the country of Mali.
What are you expecting today to be like?
Well, one,
Like spring rolls, but like with dirt in them.
You know, spring rolls, but if like they were made out of like sadness and stuff.
I'm not a great cook.
It's like spring rolls, but we don't tell you what kind of meat because we don't know neither.
Hey guys, my name's Royce and I'm doing a new challenge. I'm gonna eat in every Chili's in Africa.
Nice. He says one video.
Yeah, one video.
It's literally one at the Lagos airport,
It's the
and then
one at-
that's it.
No, not even. It's probably right. It's probably the only one in like South Africa.
After mixing, rolling, and frying.
Wait.
and-
So I just looked this up. Nem is a Vietnamese thing.
So
Like,
Yeah, that's
This
what
is-
they teach you.
I
But
thought they were-
we invented them, and then the Asians stole it.
I thought they were
Some more
making
shout-outs.
African.
Can we
The
calm
men was
down?
complete. And so was the next OSB master.
All of you seem like lovely young men. Stay away from my daughters.
Why is it Why is everything a celebration? Like you just caught the game-winning touchdown with one hand. It's just a fucking spring roll, dog. Sit down and eat. Shut up.
Like the world needs to see more black
Well, hold on. I don't like Tyler, the content creator here. So let's.
with joy.
There's a lot of negative stereotypes. And
What? Listen, I've seen how this guy's been eating. So the only person allowed to climb all over the tables and start jumping around because they got to eat one spring roll is him. The rest of you, calm down. You had DoorDash to your house last night.
You know what?
Relax.
You know what I had for lunch yesterday? White rice and chicken. You know what I had for dinner yesterday?
Can I guess?
Yeah.
White rice and
You
chicken.
fucking nailed it.
Fucking eating like a heart attack survivor.
My poops have been great.
Jesus.
and connotations when it comes to seeing young black men. We deserve our credit and our place in society to be considered normal, joyful people.
No one ever stopped you from being it, except other black people.
No one.
Because white people were saying,
deserve-
black people were going like, yo, this nigga gay though. He eating fucking spring rolls. Yo, look at this nigga eating a spring roll.
And even though it's been less than 2 months, Kadeem told me him and his team are already securing 5-figure brand deals.
I bet it's
Working with
totally organic. This whole thing's so organic.
Yeah, I know. It's not being pushed by some sort of NGO, or the USA that we never actually cut. That kind of stuff.
It was a big weekend for Demi Lovato. The singer and actress tied the knot with Jordan Jutes Lutz, a songwriter and recording artist in California on
I don't know. I know what a Demi Lovato is, but I don't know what a Jordan Jutes Lutz is.
Can I just say, like, this was as normal as we were going to get her. Like, she's back to normal-ish. But this is as
For
good
her,
as
for
we're
her,
getting
for her,
with
for
her.
her, for
It's-
her,
That's
for
what
her.
I mean.
Yeah.
She's not fat and chasing ghosts anymore. You know what I mean? Like, we're getting...
Look, I understand that we should on Ozempic, and we should, but also, it's brought back a lot of people that went a little too far.
I don't think it's Ozempic.
You think it's something else with the needle?
I think a certain young lady decided, you know what, I do like being on that shit. It's actually pretty good for you.
Sunday. Lovato shared with Vogue that she
See, that Virgie is good for you.
wore a white gown designed by Vivienne Westwood. Lovato and Lutz
He wrote her
reportedly
last
met
album.
in January of 2022 while working together on her album.
No, I just looked it up. He's like a pop songwriter out in LA, and he wrote her last album.
Okay, I can't wait till they get divorced. That's going to be fun. Let's watch the new Tyler Perry trailer.
Oh, shit. Did you
Why?
did you see the breaking news today?
No, what?
Can somebody maybe pull up the Chrisley news?
What
for
happened?
Royce?
What
so
happened
that
to
he
Chrisley?
can go that we can do this, and then U.S. President Donald Trump has announced he's issuing a full and unconditional pardon to Todd and Julie Chrisley.
No!
Let's go.
No, are you fucking serious? Our heroes are coming back.
Yup.
They're gonna come back.
No,
They're gonna.
all they did was act right.
They're going to get their show back.
Yeah.
They're gonna get their show back. I'm looking for it. I'm looking today. Oh my God, it's true. Oh
It just popped
my
up in front of me.
fucking God.
Let's
yes.
go.
Let's try to find a video.
But it's a great thing.
America's rich gay dad is
Parents are
back.
gonna be
Hell yeah.
Free and clean, and I hope we can do it by tomorrow. Is that okay? We'll try getting it done tomorrow. So give them, I don't know them, but give them my regards and wish them a good life.
Hey guys, can I add a little cherry on top of for this for
Sure.
you? You're also going to be getting a reality docuseries called Chrisley Knows Best.
Let's go.
I love
Let's
that
go.
Chrisley show. The Closeted Gay Dad is my favorite.
Them a good life.
And Hot Daughter back on TV.
Mr. President. Yes.
Well, she's been on TV. She said nobody cares without the whole family. She's one of those ones where it's like, Yeah, you're hot, but without your whole crazy family package, you're not as interesting.
Yeah, and Chloe, no one cares about you without Kim, basically, right?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Thank you for bringing my parents back.
I can't wait to have sex with my beautiful wife. I've been locked in here. I'm all bricked up, surrounded by these just sweaty men.
It's absolutely been hell.
Sweaty men in here. It's so horrible in this
Trump's
facility.
And frankly, we're going to aim for tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow we'll bang this out. And he's going, can we wait till Thursday?
Yeah, I have I guess they call it a date in here on Tuesday.
Yeah, well, they were given a pretty harsh treatment based on what I'm hearing. Pretty harsh treatment.
Yes, sir.
Was your brother fighting also for this release, right?
Hey, I go to the University of Alabama, and I saw you speak, and I said, that's the greatest presidential speech I've ever heard in my life.
I am so glad. Look, man, listen, I'm very. This is something that we could all get behind.
If you're going to keep complimenting me, you might as well ask for another pardon. Well, you've got me on the phone.
Wait, I want to bring something up. We've also become friends with. Have you heard of Tiger King?
Oh, Mr. Trump, could you do Tiger King too? That would be so
If
awesome.
you could get Tiger King, that'd be
The
great.
Chrisleys really do sound like the Gemstones.
Yeah,
thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr.
You know that was just
President.
some little dust up with the IRS.
Bro, will you, Mercer and I, not even on air, you should just sit there and just watch this stupid Chris Leeds because we're like, that guy's so gay.
He's the best. It was one of my favorite reality shows when I used
So good. It was so good.
Oh, that's good. I was just there. I gave the commencement.
This
What a
is
great-
part of the call when I start to get bored. I wanted to get off the phone 30 seconds ago, and I'm humoring you.
Good luck to your gay dad. And then he hangs up.
people.
He's probably doing this because he wants to bang Savannah. Savannah's his next conquest.
If you were in the audience,
Savannah Chrisley's going to be fucking the next Trump wife.
So he'll make a porn video one night in Savannah?
That'd be good. What a good school it was, and I love Alabama. You know, I love Alabama. It's
They're telling me you've got to go.
that school is really, that was very impressive when I was there. Yeah, I think I did a good job. I got a lot of good comments on that one. So
Oh no, connection drop.
I'm going through a tunnel.
Robert, come in here. Robert, I need it to sound like we're driving through a tunnel. Get Robert Kennedy in here. It naturally sounds like it's in a tunnel.
I hired the black guy from Police Academy, boothing all the voices in the background.
Bro, that's why he got RFK, so he could just walk in the room and go, frankly, are going to get... And they're like, oh,
You're
Mr. President,
breaking-
I'm
your phone's
losing you. And then he
breaking
just hang up. Thank you, Robert.
Thanks, Bobby.
Donald, sorry, you're right next to me, Rob.
We're in the same room.
I love doing that with great young people.
Yeah, he got kicked out of class for defending you. It was pretty interesting.
That's great. You young people really love to tell stories. I have to go, frankly. I have 3 looming world wars happening. Every region is on fire, and I'm bullshitting with the Chrisleys on the phone.
And he walks into the other and goes, I'm going to take a break. If I was doing, we just show the Xbox boot up in the background.
Gee, I'm surprised because University of Alabama, if we took a vote, I'd get 90% of the vote, right?
Not the 10% that plays on the football team.
Maybe more, actually. But anyway, well, you keep fighting. Congratulate your parents.
Congratulations, Savannah.
And Alice had a lot to do with this. And just congratulate your parents. And I hear they're terrific people. This should not have happened. So, and you just take care.
Savannah, send me a text.
They have
I'd like to see what that mouth does.
Trump sexting. Trump sexting would be one of the fucking. I can't even imagine. He's probably the least sexiest sexter too.
Well, he probably sext like he tweets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to fuck you with my large cock, much larger than the lying media likes to put out there. All caps.
My hands aren't small. My cock's just big. Here's a picture.
We spent a lot of time in that hot tub, and frankly, the water temperature dropped over time, and it's fake news.
He'll be outlawing shrinkage. All hot tubs must be at 114 at all times.
good children. You're no longer children, but I'll say it anyway. They have good children, don't they, huh?
We need a fashion.
There it is.
Can we get a single as well?
Hell yeah.
That ugly bitch.
For the record, They were absolutely guilty.
Uh-huh.
Of what though? Say of what though?
Yeah.
But
Of what?
they did was fucking cool.
Exactly.
They fucked over banks in the
They
IRS.
fucked over banks in the IRS. I'm
bad.
sorry. Whose side do you think I'm gonna be on? Good. And they got pardoned for it. Good. That's the dream. The dream is
That also means I don't owe the money now, so you can't convict me for not paying it. So I'm not paying this bill.
True, because his sentence is every part of his sentence is done. It's gone. I mean, I guess they could go after
bill
him
would be
civilly.
there. The bill would be there and show up in public forever. But how could you get him for not paying that past due amount? If
God, that's so fucking funny.
it's called double jeopardy.
Mm-hmm.
Guess you're gonna have to write it off on your taxes.
You're right.
Fuck.
I always side with anybody that fucks banks or the IRS. I will never not side with that. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, Queen.
Commit tax fraud.
I have a son named Baron, and he is, frankly, a great catch.
Oh, and you do not look like his namesake.
We will join our houses like the Lannisters. You people are blonde. You will be the Lannisters. I will obviously be the Baratheons.
You people are blonde and gay. You'll be the Lannisters.
Blonde and gay.
You guys are blonde and gay, so you'll be the Lannisters. Clearly.
And I hope the writers do a better job with you in the later seasons.
Oh shit! Are you a dragon queen? Because this conversation is dragging on. I'm gonna hang up now.
Turns out that Mom set me up on a date with Savannah.
She's a blonde.
She's hideous.
She's a blonde. He would hate her.
I'm angry.
He would hate her. She's a blonde.
She wanted me to eat her pussy. It was
Your Connor's
horrible.
getting really good. It's getting really good.
I was scared.
That's a good Connor. That's a good Connor. That's not a bad Connor. Genocide Circus, Black Boy Joy sounds like the name of the guy who shares a jail cell with Big Dick Buster. Genocide Circus says John's newest thing is openly threatening the judge and the judge's mother online. He's totally going home by the end of the summer. Guys, thank you so much. Nightwave tonight.
10 p.m., bitches.
Pessy, you're next.
Yep.
Virtue, thank you for running the stream. You streaming?
Okay. Maybe if I feel like it.
Damn. Boy, that's white boy sadness, not black boy joy. Damn. All right, bye.